Malaysia. We're on board with Haig right now in the Pink Panther. Let me get up the telemetry things. Looks like a nice sunny and dry quali, which will make things a little difficult for them coming down the front stretch. And I believe he is the first one to start a lap. Alright, takes turn one pretty tidy. Gets through the first chicane pretty well. Very slippery track here. Tire wear will be a factor. Should be a one stop from supers to mediums pretty easily. Supers to softs takes a little gamble. Gotta stretch out both sets to get there, but could be done. We'll see what happens for the race, because rain is a pretty big factor when it comes to Malaysia. Why am I getting a notification from my own thing again? Come on, there you go, better camera angle. Oh, yellow in sector 2. We'll check on that in a second. Taffy went for a little slip and slide in the gravel. There comes Haig to the line. First lap completed will be a 1:32.1. Not bad at all. Aaron, I believe, is next. Aaron takes pole by 1,000th. Oh, got a Renault. Cider. Grumpy with a 32.3. Hulk with 32.4. Game Freaker with a 42.1. But Game Freaker had that spin coming off the final corner, so that will do that. I expect to see Game Freaker up in the top 3 for qualifying. Go on board with Simo here in his nice bright red Ferrari. Simo looking for one last podium to go out with a bang for the season. Give him some momentum into the next season, whatever division he may end up in. This will be the final race of F1 2017 for most of these drivers. The only race left to do is the Race of Champions next Sunday, which will be streamed on JPTV. I will leave the description, or the link in the description for that. Hey, Venom. And Simo goes 5th. 1:32.7. See what Miles could do here. Miles, who has no points on the season currently, looking to get his last chance to score. We got a lucky 13 drivers in this field. He's got to outlast at least 3 of them. And Miles will go with a 33.8. Oops, I must have missed it. Aaron improved his time by 0.4 to 31.7. And he is out of fuel. Hey, Game Freaker. Good luck today, sir. Miles. I'll go on board with Blue Mosquito, who is back this week after a few weeks away. Coming in to race the last race and give a farewell to the game as well. Blue Mosquito always yeah, I caught that Gay Freaker. I saw it like in the background of everybody coming to the line. Race wet start, dry end. Okay. That's what we had. Hey, fish. Mosquito coming into the pits. Hulkenberg's ghosted. Aaron's out of fuel. Miles. I believe Miles is the only one on track for a legit lap right now. But he's low on fuel too. He might be able to make it to the line, but I think he's going to pit. Yeah, he's going to pit. And we're going board with Bravers. We had a solid run last week until he kind of destroyed the leader in the last lap. He's pretty quick here at Malaysia, so maybe he's looking for a little redemption to show he could put one in the winner's column. Taffy's on out lap 2. He took a trip through the gravel on his first lap. Quite a bit of fuel on the car there. He's probably going for 2 laps here. Yeah, Fish, it's actually been wet for all the races this week. We had really heavy wet yesterday before it went dry. Alright, Taffy. Show us what you could do, sir. Clips the curb a little bit, but looks pretty clean. Pretty good through that corner too. A lot of slippery spots on this track. That lighting on there is quite pitiful. Oh, a dry race for F3. Ooh, that'd be interesting. So Frome and Drebe is one of my closest friends, and they're battling for the title in that one. And Taffy will take the final corner to put his first legitimate lap on the board. And he will go. Really, that's the camera angle we get? Come on. 10th fastest at 33.7. Going board with Game Freaker here in the Renault. Had a little spin coming off the final corner in his first qualifying lap, so he'll definitely improve this one. And he should be able to get back to the line and do one more lap. Let me just retweet the tweet that PSGL put out so, you know, everyone can see all the races. There we go. Oh, yellow in sector 2. Could that be Taffy? Yep, it's Taffy. Here comes Game Freaker to the line to improve. He will go second, 131.9. That's a big improvement. And he's got time to do one more lap if he chooses. Go on board with Haig. Oh. Nice save. Hell of a save, Haig. Actually did that yesterday in a race and got a penalty for it. Oh, it's pretty tight at the top. Oh, Grumpy. What on 31.9. That's funny. We were in a party before, and Aaron and Grumpy were joking that they'd start like lined up with each other, first and third, or second and fourth. Oh yeah, Haig had that spin, or the slide, should I say? Going board with Hulkenberger here, who is in the other Renault. Blue Mosquito bumps up to fourth with a 132.1. I do believe LFC mentioned he was going to start in the back today to try to avoid the turn one in case there was any hectic action there. It's just the two Renaults. Oh, Game Freaker gets pole. That was a hell of a save, though, Haig. Hulkenberg third, I think that's it? Yes, third for Hulkenberger. Oh, there you have it. After qualifying. Oh, gotcha, LFC. Well, starting in the back is not a bad thing, usually. And Ravers will be starting back there with you since he has the 5-place grid penalty. But for the pole, it will be Game Freaker with a 131.6. Aaron with a 131.7. Hulkenberg with a 31.9. Grumpy just into the 31s. Simo with a 32 flat. Blue Mosquito with 32.1. And it ran away before I could finish. Oh. Why is there a Pink Panther sideways in the middle of the pit lane? That happened to me earlier when I was spectating a practice session. Yeah, pretty close quality. Now let's hope everybody's got a wet setup for the start of the race, or at least adjust it accordingly. Because flashback to Japan, the last time it rained, Simo qualified on a pole with a great dry qualifying lap, and the dry setup did not work well in the race. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And away they go. Got the two Renaults lined up and the two Saubers lined up in the top 4. Oh, that's a lot of spray. That Ferrari come down the inside there. Trying to make it 3 wide. Let me... Looks like they got through pretty cleanly. Wow, can't even see anything in that spray. Oh, something happened to Haig. Oh, and Simo went a little sideways there. Oh, Game Freakers pulled out to a 2-second lead already, while everybody else struggled through the first couple corners. And both Saubers have gotten by Hulkenberger to separate him from his teammate. So, as usual, it's a double Sauber podium. Blue Mosquitoes lurking there in 5th place. His first race back in a while. Hopefully he shook the rust off during qualifying and look for him to have a solid run today. Oh, Miles a little wide in that corner. And he gathered it back up. Haig's looking to take that position here. He's got the inside going into the final turn. And he should get that position. Yep. Nice pass. And there's our champion for this season, right around the 3rd place, Banna's teammate, who's experimenting with a couple different setups in practice earlier. Hopefully he found one he liked for the race. And we'll go back here to Deja Vu. Hey, Big C. More rain. Hey, QPR. Deja Vu on the back of LFC with his teammate directly behind him with in Ravers, should I say. Yeah, Taffy had a rough qualifying, and then I think he had a moment to start the race. Looked like a little indecision there between all those cars going into that corner, making sure they don't hit each other. But they'll all get through cleanly, and away they go. Deja Vu into 10th. Simo 11th. Rivers 12th. Rivers had a solid run last week until the last lap where he had an incident with leader. Looking to build on... Yeah, he still had a podium last week, so he's looking to build on the podium. Game Freaker is pulling out to quite a hefty lead here. It's about 3 seconds. He won the... Yeah, he won the rain race in Spain, if I remember correctly. And Hulkenberger right on the gear box of Aaron. Even though the championship has been decided, there are, I believe, 4 positions that can still be settled tonight. Oh, Ravers and Simo having a little side-by-side battle here. Oh, bad camera angle for the spray. Simo taking a peek on LFC, and he'll get this... Oh, maybe not. LFC coming back. No, I think Simo's going to have it here. Oh, didn't see him coming through for a second. I thought they made contact. And Simo will move up into 10th. Now Ravers looks like he wants to be the next one to get by LFC here. Oh, went the wrong way. That little uphill left-hander is pretty tricky in a rain. Gonna see you guys brake a little more heavily going there until the track dries up. LFC coming back on Simo. Oh, little contact there. Doesn't look like much damage. And Ravers will get by Simo as well. And it looks like he's going to get LFC on the outside, maybe, as they head into the final corner. Yes, he clears them. And Simo coming back by LFC in the final corner as well. Pushed him a little wide, it looks like. And it looks like Taffy was taking a peek. But he thinks better of it. Nice little battle going on in the back of the field. Go up to Clyde here. It's on the back of Miles. Miles in a nice 7th place right now. Still looking for his first points of the season in the final race. And it appears that top 3 are starting to pull away a little. Hulkenberg's a little bit close to Aaron, but Aaron's starting to pull away. I know that feeling, by the way, Venom. I scored all but 3 points for Force India in my division. Take a drink real quick. battle for 11th still between CMO and LFC. Game Freaker setting the fast lap at the race. Going board with LFC here, see what his view is like. Looks like the clouds are starting to lighten up. It's getting a little brighter out there. I did have word that it will be drier toward the end of the race. But the rain looks like it's lessening lap by lap. The question is, will there be a part or a stint of inters before they get to the dries, or will they be able to hang on when it finishes raining to switch over? We'll go back up to Hulkenberg. Very carefully through the second sector here. Well, you can see a nice bright spot on the track right there from the sun, even though it's still raining. Good physics there, Cody's. Science. Everybody looks like they're starting to string out a little bit here. Still got Clyde on the back of Miles, and then got this three-way battle for third here. And it might be a four-way battle pretty soon. Blue Mosquito's slipping in there. Deja Vu's in the pits. Let's see if he's going to be the first one to switch over to inters. Yes, he is. Alright, so... And Taffy's in as well. We'll see the kind of laps, or lap times that Dave will pull out, being the guinea pig for the inters. Man, it felt like he took forever to come down pit lane. Jesus. We'll go back up to Hulk. His Blue Mosquito goes a little bit wide. Keeps that on the track. No harm, no foul there. Let's see, do any of the leaders pit this time for inters? I don't even think any of them would notice if the other guys pit, because all their teammates are all together. Yeah, the top six are all Force India, Renault, and Sauber, so they won't notice if people have gone in. That's the best camera we could get me. There we go. Aaron's pulling away from Hulkenberg just a little bit. Clyde on the back of Miles. Alright, Game Freaker's in. Grumpy's in. Aaron has to stay out. Which means... Oh! Hulk might get caught behind his teammate here. And Haig is in. Blue Mosquito stays out. Wow, how's that for timing? That wasn't much of a delay at all. That was good timing on the Renault part to get in there. Not bad at all. Alright, so Aaron will inherit the lead currently. Actually, I didn't turn any of this stuff back on. I don't know why it takes it off in between. Tire, there we go. We have 4 people still yet to pit. The top 3 and in 5th with Ravers. And that's what I was wondering too. Is it worth taking that chance? Because the rain looks like it'll stop soon. But I think the guys on the inters will be just too much. Like, what's the pit stop around here? Like 22 seconds or something? So is going from wets to dries worth trying to hold 22 seconds? And Aaron's coming in. Blue Mosquito's coming in. Clyde's coming in. I assume Ravers will be coming in as well. He's got his rearview mirror full of Grumpy right here. Yep, Ravers is in. Alright, so after everything cycles through, Game Freaker will come back out with the lead. Grumpy will be second. Aaron will be third, I believe. Yep. Haig fourth. Hochberger fifth. Let's see, who lost spots in that exchange? Haig jumped Hulkenberger in that exchange. I think that's the only difference. Let's go down here to see Clyde and Deja Vu battle with Miles. Ooh, little sideways there for Dave. Keeps him in control. Those curves are a bit tricky. Well, I was gonna say they're a bit tricky when they're wet. They're pretty tricky when they're dry at this track too. So you could see the blue reflection off the track. Sky's clearing up. And let's go on board with Dave here. Yep. Starting to see a couple holes in the sky there. Ooh, Miles drifting a little bit in that corner, and Dave will gobble that position up. Miles looks like he's struggling a little bit. Yeah, Clyde right on his gearbox. Is he going to try to make the move into the final corner? No. Clyde with a good exit there. Might have something to form in turn one. No, it just stays in behind, stays in line. Miles is out rich in the corners in the rain. Quite brave there. While we're watching this battle, Haig is itching up to Aaron, only half a second behind. Switch to them in a bit. The graphic says Clyde's on inters, even though his car has wets on. Cause you know, good job, Cody's. All right. Oh, these guys have distanced themselves too. I'll go back over here. See how they're holding up. Three-way battle for third again. Oh, and also to point out, before the pit stops to enters, Game Freaker, I believe, had a 3.4 second lead, and that's been cut down to 1.9. That's not the camera angle. Come on. Grumpy, fast lap race at 49.2. But we know that will be changing quite a bit as the track dries out. Yesterday's race was a parade of fastest laps, back to back to back, every lap. Actually, you know what? We'll come off of him, because from what I understand, Force India is the one that keeps getting everyone's streams blocked by one of their sponsors or something. So we'll focus on Aaron and watch the battle. And it says Aaron's on the full wets too, even though the graphic says Inters. Oh, they do look nicer with the blue car though. Ooh, Aaron a little sideways. He might be QPR. I know I was in a practice session with him before the race. He was struggling quite a bit in some of the corners for grip, so. And that was while we were racing in the dry. He might not be comfortable with his car right now. I know he was having issues with the ballast. Well, all these guys battle. We'll head down to Miles and Clyde. That sounds like my buddy. He'll throw a lap down and he'll be like, "Oh, that lap is trash. I'm just cruising." Like, okay, you're still 3 seconds faster than me. Come on, there we go. Clyde being very patient and behind Miles here. I mean, you're not really supposed to show your true pace in practice anyway, because then, you know, showing your hand's not always good for the lead. Oh, Miles had a little mistake. Maybe let him by, I don't know. Clyde will get the position, and Miles will be in 9th with a 11-second gap to 10th. It's a good start to the race for him to get them elusive points that he hasn't been able to get all season. Go back. Go back up to Aaron, who's holding the final podium position, trying to hold off Haig. Haig, who is pretty annoyed with his qualifying attempt. But he's doing well in the race. Game Freaker and Grumpy are pretty even. The gap staying between 1.8 and 2.3, so. Nice little helicopter view as they head down to turn 1. That's a great view. Oh, yellow in sector 3. Simo went to go make a sandcastle, it looks like. Simo gives up. And then there were 12. Yeah, this helicopter view here, that sun is shining pretty bright off that track, even though it's raining still. Great camera angle. The higher up the camera goes, the rain starts going sideways more. Alright, back up to this battle. Three cars now in the battle for 3rd. Nope. Not getting my stream taken out. Huh. Is it just me, or is Hulkenberger missing a piece of wing on the left side there? I don't drive the Renault often enough to notice if that's the way it's supposed to look. Actually, you know, it looks like it's fully there when the tire turned. Everybody else is pretty much strung out besides the battle for third here. Is Taffy ghosted? Oh, Taffy's there. Oh. I don't know. I don't think he's getting close enough to Aaron to try to dive bomb. Wouldn't be very wise, taking out one of the directors of the league. That corner there yesterday was the corner I was afraid of the whole race because it was raining for us, and it was the only corner I didn't slide in, which made no sense to me because I always slide there. A lot more blue in that sky right now. I don't know. If the dry tires don't come until like lap 16, they might all go to supers. Grumpy, fastest lap of the race. 40, is that 47.9? No, I could see it. He's going to try to pass him going onto pit lane for the dry tires. Let's give Game Freaker some camera time here. He just lapped Taffy. And he's been pretty dominant here in the rainy conditions. He has won one race earlier in the season, which also came in the rain. So seems to be a bit of a rain specialist, it looks like. And Grumpy has gotten by the lapped car as well, as they head into the final turn to complete lap 14, marking the halfway point of the race. Game Freaker the fastest lap this time. He gained 8/10 on Grumpy that lap. And Aaron's still playing the Pied Piper here, which is followers following behind. Oh, jeez. It just started downpouring here. Sure, rain stops in the game and it starts here. It's funny, they just can't seem to get close enough to Aaron. Try that again. I'm actually shocked that Hulkenberger hasn't made a move on Haig, because Haig hasn't tried to get past Aaron. You think Hulkenberger was trying to get past and see what he could do himself? Oh. Is that Miles? Oh no, that was Taffy. Taffy going through the gravel again. Has not been a very nice race for Taffy. Had issues in qualifying. He's having issues now. It looks like, unless there are 2 more DNFs, Miles is the last hope for Haas to get points this season. Ooh. Haig faking a attempt there. English is hard. Take a look at the battle from Hulkenberg's perspective. Game Freaker has extended his lead up to 3.8 seconds. Starting to pull away again as the tires go off. And this rain is also lasting a lot longer than I thought it would. But everyone will definitely be going to supers when it dries out. Although there's less blue sky up here now too, so. So maybe Cody's changed her mind and it's going to rain the whole time now. Oh, hey, he's getting closer and closer. Hey, Simo. Yeah, I know that the last 2 times we had tried quali in a wet race, your car didn't react well to the race part of the weekend. And I know the feeling how it is to race not competitively in the back. Yeah, that's true too. So the last day you got to play the game. Unfortunately, I have 1 more race left on this in a different league next Wednesday. But after that, it's getting deleted, and then F1 will install itself on the Friday of the new game. And I'll be trying to learn the no brake assist so I could be more competitive next season than a 9th place car. Haig has dropped off a little bit off Aaron, and Hulkenberger is catching up. Oh, he is? Nice. Congratulations on the wildcard nominee, Simo. I'll be tuning in. Yeah, clear weather, and I believe the Race of Champions, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be at Silverstone, which is a lovely track. Yeah, Oh. Taffy's... His race just keeps getting worse. Hulkenberger taking a peek on Haig. Oh, Haig lagging a little bit there. Or at least it looked like Haig was lagging. I know Hulk's been having a little issues with his internet recently, but I don't think it was him. See what Ravers comes in for. That looks like the softs. That's a bold choice. Well, it's still raining. Yellow in Sector 1. Yep, that was definitely a bold choice there, Ravers. And they're down to 11. Miles is pretty much guaranteed his damn points finally, if he just finishes the race. Because I believe he has lap Taffy as well. Hey, Cablo. Oh, and while we were taking a look at the incident, Hulkenberg has gotten by Haig. Now let's see what Hulkenberg could do with Aaron. Aaron's been pretty much a brick wall in third place the whole race. Oh, Miles. Miles. Don't you give up, Miles. And take it easy, you're going to have grass on your tires. That'll bump LFC up to 9th. Clyde's in. Dave's in. Dave looks like he's staying on inters. Clyde as well. And there's the sun. And it looks like lightning. For some reason. Good lighting job there. Oh, for the love of God, Miles. Well, Taffy's going to get his points. He just has to complete another lap to get them. Yellow in Sector 3. Maybe it's just the car retiring. I don't know. Oh, Miles has left the party. Yeah, since I keep interviewing the same people every week for the podium interviews, I'm just in the party with them now, so I'll just unmute them when it's the podium. Race of Champions is next Sunday at 8 p.m. UK time at Breton. Haig's in the pits for Intors. So does that mean that... Ah, okay, gotcha. I was going to say, does that mean the rain is not going to stop? And there it is. Taffy moves up into 10th. That's what happens when you persevere through a struggling day. Just keep going, put your head down, march forward. Grumpy. Don't know what happened there. I missed it. Oh, God. Taffy with the supers. There might be no house points coming out of this. Oh, no, Grumpy. Oh, no. They'll promote. Yep. Miles says DNF'd every race he's competed in this season, I believe. Unless there was a race he finished outside the top 10. Game Freaker's in. Let's see what he strategizes onto. The Inters. Oh, Venom. Come be my teammate in F5 next season, Venom. Miles has left the set. Oh, can't get any penalties anymore anyway, because, yeah. It's hard to add 10 seconds to somebody who never finishes the race. And Taffy just keeping the car in the track. He's about to pick up another point once he passes Grumpy's car. And Ravers is left now that... Oh, God, that's bright. All these guys that just put inters on, and it... Oh, no, it's still raining. It didn't look like it was raining when he went through the sun there. So Aaron has the lead, 1.4, 1.5 to Hulk. Actually, Aaron might be in the best position right now if he could stay out, because he will have to pit to Dries, and he'll be the leader doing that pit stop when everybody's got to pit now for Dries. That'd be interesting. I remember watching the F4 season finale last year, and Chicken Owens won the race. He stayed out at Japan on the wet tires when the track was dry, and he managed to win the race that way. Oh, there it is. Aaron and Hulk. See what Blue Mosquito does. I think he's gonna... Oh. I thought he was gonna pit with the leaders. Blue Mosquito will inherit the lead. Or, you know, Game Freaker will just take the lead into one. Deja Vu with a penalty. That's not gonna matter. It's so much gaps in between everybody back there. Aaron's on the softs. Let's see what happens. Haig to the supers. DRS is now enabled. Perfect timing for Haig. Comes out on those supers with DRS enabled. And the tires decide to float away like ghosts are carrying them. Alright, so Game Freaker, Blue Mosquito, and Hulkenberg will all be pitting this lap. Oh no. Game Freaker and Hulkenberg are teammates, but I believe there's a big enough gap where he could get in and out before again. They timed it perfectly last time. LFC's in. Oh. Clyde. Doing his interpretation of a slip and slide. Oh man, the sun. Ugh. Alright, so LFC is pitting with softs on his car, even though it said he was on inters. And he gets the supers. Oh, this game. You gotta love it sometimes. Whoa. Hulkenberg a little sideways coming out of the corner here. Game Freaker stays out for another lap. Now there's your gamble right there. Aaron's only 16 seconds behind him. Oh no, LFC. Oh god. And Taffy's just chugging along, picking up another point. Alright, Game Freaker's the only one that hasn't pit. I don't know. Oh no, Taffy! No! And you didn't get to 90%. Only 7 cars left. Actually, Aaron's not really cutting into that lead as fast as I thought he would. It was 13 seconds. 2 seconds a lap, or 2.5 seconds a lap might not get him there. Hey CC, how's it going, man? Yeah. Game Freaker, he pit a lap before everybody went to the dry tires and he took those inters. Aaron fast lap of the race. Oh, LFC left the party. Hey, fastest lap of the race. Nice. Blue Mosquito in his return is in third. 6-second gap to his teammate. Aaron has cut the lead from 16 seconds to being on the same straightaway as him. Yeah, he's going to have to pit. There's no way he's going to finish in the top 5 if he stays out. Why is there a permanent yellow in Sector 3? Yeah, the grass is still wet, so even on the full brakes, you're going to just keep sliding forever. Aaron is right there. Now, let's see. How wide does Game Freaker make his car, or is he just going to accept that Aaron's won this race? Oh, there goes Aaron on the outside, blowing right by him. I lost track. I think this is Aaron's like 23rd win of the season. Alright, he's got a 16-second cushion to Blue Mosquito. Can Blue catch 16 seconds in 3 laps? Or 2.5 laps? You know, I think it's he made his decision and he's just living with it now. I think that's what it is. He just pit that lap too early. He put on the inters and then it stopped raining. Everybody put on the dries. Maybe he thought that the fresher tire would like work better even if the track was dry. And he stays out. Oh god. Blue Mosquito has cut the gap by 8.5 seconds in that lap. Nah. Well, you figure Mosquito caught him by 8 seconds that lap. So another 8 seconds will have Blue Mosquito pass him. And then he got one more lap, and Hulk and Hake should pass him too. So. Oh, 10 seconds a lap slower? Oh, jeez. And Blue Mosquito just did 8 that previous lap, so. And the track is drying out more. I don't know if he'll get a puncture, CC. He literally put those tires on like 6 laps ago. Oh, there's Blue Mosquito. I just hope nobody wrecks running into back of him because he's so slow. Just gotta be patient and get around them. Nope, and Blue Mosquito will get the pass. And his podium is going bye-bye in a couple seconds. Yep. Hake should be blowing by him here. Yep. Yeah, CC, on lap 21, he pit for inters. It was still raining. When he put them on, it was still raining. The next lap, everybody started putting the dry tires on. Yeah, he did have the opportunity to pit again. He just being stubborn. Dave might get 5th. Last lap. Aaron with a 17-second lead. Makes it look like he dominated the race, even though that isn't the case. He spent most of the race 10 seconds behind second place in 3rd. Ooh, Dave's got a 6.9. 5.2. Yep. Just got a text message from Drebe. Flying Frome is the F3 champion. He failed to surpass the 6-point gap. Here comes Aaron to take the checker flag. His 7th one of the season, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, unfortunately for Clyde, there's not enough time to make up the 30 seconds there, but Game Freaker will manage to come in 6th. And Clyde will come around the final corner to be the last participant in the F4 division to finish the season off. And sometimes you make good gambles, sometimes you make bad gambles. And today just wasn't a good gamble there. So the final results of the last race of the season, the final race in an F1 game for now at Malaysia, be Aaron with his 7th win of the season. Blue Mosquito gets 2nd. Nice podium in his return. Haig will get 3rd, improving by 4 places on the day. Hulkenberg will get 4th. Dave will sneak into 5th. Game Freaker with questionable pit strategy will finish 6th. And Clyde will be the last one across the line in 7th. And 8th through, I guess, was it 13? 8 through 14, DNF? 13. Alright, so we'll get Haig, Blue Mosquito, and Aaron. Surprise, surprise. Alright, Night. Oh, you said Haig don't talk on a mic, right?
He don't.
Alright. Well.
Everybody's here.
Oh, congratulations, Aaron, on your 7th one of the season, I believe.
I think it's 6th.
6th? Yeah, I lost track. You won too many. For most of the race, it looked like you were struggling while the track was wet. Were you running a dry setup?
It was a relatively dry setup, but with changeable conditions, I had to manage my pace so that I had enough tyres in me for the crossover point, because it's so easy to check your conditions in these types of conditions. So yeah, that was the basis of my game plan.
Were you surprised to see Game Freaker stick it out?
Incredibly surprised by that decision. I thought he might have been running that crit. Should have reacted for dries a lot earlier, but when you're leading the race for such long as he was, it must have been quite a difficult decision for him to either stay out and fight for all he's worth, or go in and surrender the lead. But I thought he drove really well and was unlucky that he didn't get his timing right with the changeable conditions.
Yeah, it was unfortunate because he actually pit the lap before everybody put the dries on. So it's like he had fresh tires, so I guess he decided to stick it out. And Blue Mosquito, congratulations on your 2nd place. First race back in a couple weeks. How did the race go for you?
Yeah, it's been a few weeks actually. I think it's missed at least 4, if not 5. I haven't even played the game, so it's quite pleasant to return and get back on the podium.
Yes.
It was certainly quite rusty with qualifying and the start of the race, and then I started to get into it halfway through the race. And, yeah, just trying to make the tyres last, and in the end I stayed out a lot too long actually. But I mean, there was no way I was catching Aaron anyway, so seconds as good as I was going to get, so happy with that.
Definitely not bad for not playing for quite a long time. Definitely didn't show any rust for most of the race. So, all right. So, a question for both of you. Now that this is the final race for 2017 in PSGL, other than the Race of Champions next week, what are you guys looking forward to most for the 2018 game? I'll start with Aaron.
Before I go on to the 2018 games, I've got to say it's been a pleasure racing in the Formula 4 League. I think it's one of the best run leagues on the site. I think everybody in this league's really friendly. It's a very welcoming atmosphere, and there's a lot of experience involved as well. And it's really, really fun racing with some of these guys. So credit to Blue Free's drive today as well. I look forward to possibly teaming up with him, I think, for the Race of Champions next week. On to the 2018 game. It'd be good to have a new game, maybe new mechanics in terms of handling. It'd be interesting to see who goes where in terms of the pace order, which league I find myself in. But I think I'm really enjoying a working safety car, and maybe a virtual safety car which can spring the races up a little bit, because on this current game it's incredibly one-sided to the guys who are the most quickest, rather than those who may have a bit more of a strategical game behind them. It's just a simple one-stop, no safety car. If you lose your wing on the first lap, you're pretty much out of contention for even points in some leagues. So that'll be quite nice. Just shift things up a bit.
How about you, Blue? What are you looking forward to most?
Oh, I think everybody just wants the same things, don't they? They just want online to work, and they get the safety car back, and yeah, it's just everything to function. So.
Are you guys sad to see Malaysia go?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Hake said in the chat, good job for Blue.
Good stuff. Good stuff, Hake.
Alright. Well, I think...
I don't know. It doesn't seem to have much character for me, this circuit. I don't mind it. It gives you a good race now and again.
Yeah.
Usually the weather, but I don't think I miss it too much.
Oh, that will wrap up this stream. This was the final race of the F4 division on 2017. There will be a race of champions next week with a bunch of champions from all the other divisions and a few wild cards. It will be streamed on JPTV's channel. It'll be 8 p.m. next Sunday, UK time. And I will leave the link to his channel in the description. And hopefully we'll see everybody there to cheer on all our favorite drivers in the PSGL League. It was fun commentating this season, and hopefully they'll have me back next season. I look forward to seeing everybody then. Take care, everyone.